Good afternoon, UCF Knights. I'm Chris Hargrove, and here's a quick look at what's making news on October 12th, 2017. Local protest groups join forces every Tuesday to express their First Amendment rights in downtown Orlando. The group calls themselves Resistance Orlando. They protest outside Marco Rubio's office on East Church Street. The group comes bearing signs that address issues that are important to them. Local protester Debbie Smith says being able to say what's on her mind is extremely important.
I personally believe in peaceful protests only. It's very important because when it comes about violence, your message gets a little lost.
Smith also says her group welcomes any message as long as it is delivered peacefully. She says having both sides come together in an open dialogue is crucial. The group pushes for love for all, and group officials say they do not have one agenda. They are comprised of smaller branches that come together to share one common message: free speech. UCF Theater is bringing politics, love, and comedy to the stage with their next musical. Of the Icing is up next on their fall schedule. The musical may have been written in 1931, but Theater UCF isn't changing a thing.
Of the Icing tells the story of an American presidential candidate who runs on the promise to marry the partner chosen for him at a beauty pageant, but ends up falling for the wrong girl. The script may have been written in the 1930s, but Michael Cleary, a cast member in the show, says that the musical is as relevant now as ever.
You're going to find that everything that modern media makes fun of, or SNL makes fun of, like policy issues, debates, protests, all of it is in this show set in the 1930s. So nothing is new, nothing is different, it's just a different style of dress almost is the only thing that's different about all of this.
The decision to keep the original script came from the musical's director, Mark Brotherin. Ethan Rich, a cast member, says the musical has done well under the guidance and vision of Mark.
Our director, Mark, was really good at taking a musical that is a little bit sexist at points and completely turning it around and making it a fun musical and modern and retrospective.
And the cast has been rehearsing for weeks here at the theater building on UCF campus to do justice to his vision of the all-American Pulitzer Prize-winning classic. If you guys need anything, you let me know, okay?
And Joseph Hurt, a lead in the musical, believes it should be a success.
We have a great cast. It's a wonderfully written show. It's hilarious. It's relevant. And if you like to have a good time, you should come.
With this creative vision and all the preparation, today's audience should find just as much enjoyment in watching Of the Icing now as in the 30s. At UCF, Annie Reiber, UCF Nightly News.
Of the Icing will run from October 12th to the 22nd at the UCF Theater main stage. Tickets are $10 for students and $20 for the general public. The Boy Scouts of America's Board of Directors announced Wednesday that they will allow girls into the Boy Scout program. The unanimous agreement will allow girls to work their way through the program to earn the highest rank of Eagle Scout. According to 2016 statistics, the Boy Scouts has over 2.3 million youth members. Starting in the year 2018, families will be able to sign up their sons and now daughters for Cub Scouts. The price of a college education, whether for undergraduate level or graduate level, can be costly. Students can apply to programs that are individual specific. They can reduce cost, but only if they are aware of such programs.
Before leaving Trinidad and Tobago to attend UCF, Kevin Joseph says he searched the UCF website to find possible financial aid. His attempts were unsuccessful. However, he fit the requirements for a program titled Florida Caribbean Institute. He became aware of this opportunity from a friend already in the program and not a university official.
My initial application, my acceptance, coming into UCF, going to International Orientation Day, I didn't really get any information.
Information which states eligible students can receive an out-of-state tuition waiver to pay in-state tuition and must be a citizen of one of the countries Florida Caribbean Institute has listed. Brisoli Cavides, coordinator of the program, says she notifies students who come to FIU, but is not certain of the notification process at other Florida institutions.
I cannot speak on behalf of every Florida university or college because they have their own recruiting processes, but they are aware
a statement Kevin Joseph disagrees with.
Not being notified of eligibility can lead to a lost opportunity to apply and be accepted into the program, and lead a person to having an empty wallet, since they'll be paying thousands more in tuition that they might not have had to.
An aspect he knows well.
So I would have saved a lot.
Savings he will never know about. In Orlando, Khalil Maycock, UCF Nightly News.
If students want to know more about this program, they can go to FIU.com. Once there, students can type in Florida Caribbean Institute in the search bar to find out the specifics. SpaceX successfully launched and landed a rocket Wednesday from NASA's Kennedy Space Center. This is SpaceX's 5th launch so far this year. Officials say the Falcon 9 rocket launched from the EchoStar satellite into orbit before returning back to Earth and landing on an offshore drone ship named Of Course I Still Love You. This was SpaceX's 2nd launch of the week. The same Falcon 9 rocket was used in a February launch that resupplied the International Space Station. This was the 18th recovery of a used rocket booster by the SpaceX program. And here's a quick look at our weather forecast today. Outside it's 84 degrees with some incoming cloud coverage. Shouldn't need those umbrellas until tomorrow though. We're looking at a low of around 73 degrees. Tomorrow, we'll finally see some rain with some isolated thunderstorms. A 50% chance of rain and a high near 88 degrees. Winds will be picking up a little and we might see some gusts of up to 20 miles per hour. Keep those raincoats and boots close to you for the weekend. You just might need them. We'll have more of your weekend forecast in our newscast tomorrow. That's all the time we have for now. Be sure to check out our newscast tomorrow at 1:30 on Spectrum Channel 734. I'm Chris Hargrove. Thanks for watching and have a great day.